Greetings. Happy Venus Day. So, this is going to be like a little special reading for Venus Day, something to encourage you, give you a little confident booster for those that may need it. So, I have three piles for you guys to choose, and this pick a card is going to be a short and sweet one. So, what is it that makes you saucy? Why do you have the sauce? AKA, in other words, what makes you special? What makes you you? So I have three cute little sushis to choose from. Pile one is going to be, looks like a shrimp sushi to the left hand of the screen. And then in pile two, you have the cute little sushi roll with the face. And then pile three to your right is going to be, I guess, like a salmon or tuna sushi. So that is your options, your choices. Give yourself some time to meditate, pray, reflect on which one stands out to you. And we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. For those of you, that were drawn to pile number one with what looks to be like a shrimp sushi roll, this is your reading. And I'm going to ask Spirit, what is it that makes you special? What makes you you, unique? Where do you get your sauce? What's your sauce? Okay. So this is your reading. Okay. Short and sweet. So let's get started and tap in and see what makes pile one so saucy, so special, so unique. Let's see. What makes pile number one them? Okay. So, one of the things about you is that you carry an energy um, that is very self loving. You choose yourself every time. And it may have not always been an easy thing for you. I do feel like you could have been someone that was receptive to a lot of people that really didn't value you at times. And over time, you learn to choose you. But another thing is like this on a physical level, what makes you saucy is that you might have a very elegant style. You might wear like gemstone pieces, like, or rubies, emeralds could be relevant to you. You may look really good in the color red or the color green, could be one of your favorite colors. Some of you guys might like to wear diamonds or pearls, or you like that style, that look. I don't see you being too outside of the box with your clothing. It's very classic, very, just like this classy look to you, whether you are a man or a woman. You might like to wear your hair kind of like pins up if you're a woman. Let's see, what makes you you? Pile number one. Yeah. You bounce back. So, whereas maybe what makes you saucy is the fact that you had a glow up in a internal way, and maybe physical as well, where some people may have had to understand who you were after the fact of you leaving them behind, or because I feel like you have a few Judases in your life, people that smiled in your face, kissed you on the cheek, but then stabbed you in the back, or just didn't have your best interest or have your back at all. And I feel like you've manifested beautiful things for yourself. You've grown stronger and wiser in your experiences, whereas people might have taken you to be a bit soft or docile, quiet, just like, oh, the peacemaker, I'm not going to do nothing, I'm not going to say anything. And I feel like you took a higher road and healed yourself. There's a meme that's quite popular that says the revenge is not getting back at people, but the revenge is more so you healing, right? So you bettering yourself is all, not even really revenge, but when you don't seek to get back at people, you don't seek to antagonize or stoop to the level of others or try to flex in front of people, but you seek out your own healing. What can I do better? How can I never, go through these things again? Or what can I do to prevent myself from going through these painful experiences? How do I build myself back up and pour into myself in a healthy way? And I feel like you've done that. And so your bounce back is very powerful. You could be someone that's very brilliant. I heard the word brilliant. You have amazing ideas. Some of you guys might be jewelry designers or stylists, or maybe that's something you want to do. You might have your own consignment shop or where you sell like old jewelry pieces. I keep just getting emeralds and rubies, even sapphire. I'm hearing those particular stones. So that could be significant to you. You're someone that brings a lot of revelation and confirmations to people as well, or you provide bright ideas. Yeah. In the past, you were let down. I feel like there could have been a situation, like maybe specifically for someone, you had a friendship that this person or best friend that betrayed you, someone you were very close to. And for some of you, it may have been a cousin that was like your best cousin, your best friend type of situation where this person could have let you down in a very way that is almost unforgivable, or this friend. And it was an unforgivable or a situation that could have been, something that's hard for you to let go of and forgive. But I feel like this person now sees the truth about who you really are, because maybe they just saw you as like, oh, that's little cousin, or the person that was your best friend may have, knew to be someone that was very docile, quiet, passive, um, kind of like a weak link in a sense. And this person got some type of revelation about you. You're more protective with your energy, but you could be someone that has a Libra rising, some type of Libra placement, or maybe a lot of Venus energy or Taurus energy as well. Um, but yeah, I get that you look good as well. So there's another glow up there. It's not only just an internal glow up, but I feel like it's also external. But yeah, that is what I'm getting for you. In short, I'm sure there's so many more things about you that is special, significant, and saucy, but this was a short message, just short and sweet to get you guys, a little for this day, Venus day. So much love as always. Enjoy yourselves, and I will catch you guys in the next reading, next video. Peace. Pile number 2. This is going to be your reading. If you guys are drawn to the smiley sushi roll, the little cute sushi roll. So this is for you guys. We're going to tap in and see what makes you saucy, what makes you unique, what makes you special. And it's going to be just short and sweet, straight to the point. Let's see what makes pile number 2 so saucy, so special. Why do you have the sauce? Okay, why are you unique? And happy Venus Day, by the way. Ah, okay. So you radiate love. And if you guys ever seen, what is that movie called? The movie with Audrey Hepburn, and she was in love with one of the brothers. Like her dad was the chauffeur to this wealthy family, and they had 2 sons, and she was in love with the youngest son. Um, and then she ends up falling in love with the older brother, and he ends up falling in love with her. But I can't remember the name of the movie. If you guys are into Audrey Hepburn movies, or you may have seen it before, you can comment below. I can't remember it off top, but you have like her character in that movie. She was kind of like, she gave off a little bit of a naive energy to her, but she was very like kind of whimsical. And I feel like that's what made the older brother fall for her. It was like her innocence and just whimsical nature to her. So you might have a little bit of this character to you, but you may resonate with different Audrey Hepburn movies as well. But you have this class to you as well, where you don't indulge in drama. Maybe the way that you wear your hair is unique as well. Feel like you know how to put together a really nice outfit, and I'm getting like you're someone that is frugal, so maybe you like to thrift. Thrifting. So let's see, what makes you unique? There's something about your eyes as well that is maybe captivating. You might wear a little cat eye if you are a woman, or you wear makeup. Okay. This is interesting. This has nothing to do with what well, maybe. So some of you guys might have you might have like the sauce to the point where people tend to fall in love with you very easily. And at the moment, you may have two people that's currently in love with you. Interesting. um, I'm also getting like you might be someone that is a bit maybe adventurous, but that's not really the word I'm looking for. It's a little more complex than that. But you could also be someone that travels a lot. Like the places that you go may not be the norm, or you might be the type that takes day trips, like, maybe a couple of cities over or so, or you go to like these interesting little towns, like little small towns, and like sightsee there, and you might post it on social media. Something about like places that you go is intriguing as well. So you may be someone that's not afraid of different territories or environments as well. um you're a multitasker. You have a lot going on. You could be someone that has a lot of different, um let's say, like, you're a business owner and you might run multiple businesses at once, or you could be someone that's like, you just finished completing a college course and now you're going to complete another one, or you're juggling multiple things at once in life. And I feel like very successfully. Some of you guys might be good at some type of sport as well, like really good at it. Could have went to school, or played in school, whether it was high school, whatever level of education. You could have been in a competitive sport. If you are a male, a man energy I'm picking up on, it's like you might have ties to like um, Native American background, where you actually participate in some of the spiritual practices of your tribe. Your grandfather could be something with a grandfather. And like some of these traditions were passed on. Some people might find that unique and intriguing, that you know these things, or that you still kind of participate in some of these sacred practices. Also getting a male energy again, where it could be like really good at astrology or something, some type of spiritual practice or spiritual knowledge and wisdom. But I'm not getting like uh teaching, like, everybody's a freaking spiritual teacher, like, these male podcast type stuff. Not like that. It's more like, um I'm getting the astrologer Leo King, I think his name is. I'm getting something like that you could be really into, like spiritual, like astrology, and studying that. Could be a Pisces as well. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to move on to pile number 3 because these are just meant to be short and sweet and straight to the point for you. Okay. Yeah, something about your time management or like how you get things done, how you juggle multiple tasks at once. You could be someone that is like what people perceive as like divinely timed, like a something about you in people's lives or things that you say or things that you've helped people with or just your presence or things that you initiate. There's something about divine timing or just like perfect time. So I don't know if that makes sense. So that was what makes you unique. And like I told pile number 1, there's many things that make us unique and special. So this is just touching on some of those things. So I'm sure there's so much more. Sending much love to you, pile number 2. Be blessed, be safe. Let's move on to pile number 3. Greetings, pile number 3. If you guys are drawn to the last sushi to your right, which looks like a salmon or tuna, I don't know, sushi. So this is going to be a short and sweet message for you guys on Venus Day. And this is going to be what makes you special, what makes you unique, what makes you saucy, okay? Why do you have the sauce, okay? Let's tap in and see. Pile number 3. Okay, so you are you could be someone that's popular, okay, well known in your community, well known maybe on social media or something. You got a little fan base, I will say that, or people that generally just like you. You're a very likable person. Some of you guys could be from the LGBT, goodness, can't even talk. LGBTQ, you know what I'm trying to say. Damn it, sometimes I be getting tongue tied with certain stuff. But anyway, um, you could be a good singer. You like to sing. You might be a songwriter, just a musician maybe. But I'm getting more so like music. You could be a Gemini as well, or have some type of placement in Mercury that is significant to you and for you. The number 22 or 222 could be significant as well. Some of you guys may be wondering if you should pursue music, not so much for fame, but more so just for the love of the art and creativity. Doesn't have to be anything big where you're trying to get a record deal or anything like that, but I'm getting to pursue your creative gifts and talents. If you want to know whether you should take a vocal class, I am getting that. Okay. Yeah, you could be definitely an air sign, but I'm getting more like Gemini, maybe even Libra, because Libras are quite the creative people. Like, they look good most of the time. Like, a lot of Libras typically do well in like those type of creative industries. So I'm getting something with that. You could be someone that people like copy your style. So your style is unique in its own. You kind of like do things that other people wouldn't necessarily do, but you make it look good. So if you're like a man, might be certain things that people say is off limits to wear, but when you do it, it doesn't come across in a way where people are like, oh, that's not masculine or whatever the stigma is. You're definitely an artist. You're definitely a visionary person. You're definitely a writer. If not a songwriter, then you're definitely good at writing. Okay. To be a poet. I mean, poets and musicians are pretty much similar. Um, so I'm seeing that as well. Your visions, the things that you say or how you tell a story through your writing or through your music or some capacity of like where you share your vision, people really admire that. I feel like you have a lot of people that want to work with you or will want to work with you. You have maybe a unique job as well. Or you could work like a job that has nothing to do with your creative talents and abilities. So it's kind of like the split energy. But if you really dedicate yourself to whatever this artistry is, you will be successful in some way. I do get that. And you're already someone that gathers attention, you shift the atmosphere in a very powerful, positive way. And if you were to like get on the other side and like sell out and talk about topics that are destructive or, you know, dumbing people down, you would still be very influential, which is not necessary. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm saying that's how powerful your energy is. So if you take that powerful energy into something positive to encourage and motivate people, or to write pieces or write articles or messages or poetry, um, for to help others, it's going to be very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. Um, your voice alone, you could be someone that speaks about justice and injustice. You might be, you know, like an activist. Something about your voice, or it activates. Okay. So let's pull one more and that will conclude our message here. Whoa. Yeah, you have like an energy where, like I said, you can persuade people to do certain things. Okay. And it's I'm saying, like, not to encourage you to go to that side where you manipulate people, but it's giving this energy where people will follow you. You know how like celebrities, people follow everything that they do. They could do something very fucked up and foul, and some people will still be devoted and follow them no matter what. um like you could have like a cult following. And so this kind of does give me fame type of vibes. And like I said, I'm not encouraging you to be this way, but I'm saying that's how powerful your energy is. Okay. We don't want to be like Jim Jones and the other, you know, cults. Okay. But you can influence people. Like, let's say, for instance, like this: Michael Jackson, dead or alive, influenced a lot of artists. Um, Another person like Aaliyah, she's no longer living, but people still want to dress like her. You know, that her style still is timeless, that people will still try to duplicate that look even after her being here. So I'm kind of getting that vibe to you, that you have that type of energy. So I hope that that makes sense. I hope that resonates with you and gives you some encouragement. And I'm sure there's multiple things about you that is unique and special and what makes you saucy, but that's just a few of the things. So happy Venus Day again, and I'll see you guys soon and talk to you soon. Peace.